All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who are the true elders and apostles of all Israel. All right, this is GMS San Antonio coming back at it again, preaching the downfall of this wicked nation in the name of our power once again, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. All right, and the uprising of our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, according to the Bible, man. All right, because right now this kingdom is not going to last forever. All right, this kingdom is only temporary. That's why everything in this kingdom is moving so fast. That's why all the technology here advanced so quickly, man. All right, because beforehand the technology didn't advance as quick. All right, but here, just within a matter of 50 to 100 years, all right, they have atom bombs, they have lasers, all right, they have planes, they have jets. They have jets that could go completely silent in the air. They're called stealth planes, man. All right, to where they're undetectable by radar. All right, so that this kingdom, all right, has been moving so quick, all right, because the judgment to come is gonna come as swift as the kingdom was built up, but even faster, man. Because even though this kingdom only took about 500 years, all right, for it to be fully built up, all right, this kingdom is gonna be taken down in 1 day, 1 hour, man. All right, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing when it is taken down. Okay, let's go ahead and get that, Baba Shah.
Ezekiel
Ezekiel
12:27. This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 27. Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come.
That's right, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come. All right, what was the vision that was seen? All right, Babylon being taken down. All right, Israel being uplifted, our people being punished. All right. We're already getting in those times, man. We are in those days that were to come. All right? We're in those days that Ezekiel, Isaiah, Jeremiah, all right, David, Solomon, that all the prophets spoke about, man. All right? Keep it going.
Come. And he prophesieth of the times that are far off.
That's right. And those times that are far off are already coming near, man. All right? Those times that you believe that you believe is going to happen in a while is already here, man. People think, oh well, no, this kingdom is going to last for quite some time, at least until 6 generations later. I'm not going to die, and my son or my daughter only going to be 5 or 6 years old when judgment comes. No, man, judgment is already here. It's already coming, man. All right, and they show you that they show you in that movie the Forever Purge, man. All right, of the days that are coming. All right, go ahead.
Verse 28. Therefore say unto them, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore.
There shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. All right? Because these words have been, it seems like it's been taking a while. But really, we've been coming into the words that the Lord spoke for quite some time now, man. Going out 30 plus years, almost 40 years. All right? Prophesying the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and these words are coming to pass, man. All right, the Lord said, behold, it is done. What is done? The prophecies. All right, the prophecy of Esau being taken down, the so-called white man, the red Hebrew Edomite, the devil, according to the Bible. All right, this man is finally going to be taken down. Our people are going to finally be resurrected, brought back to life, man. All right, and there's nothing anyone could do or say against it, man. And like I said, the days to come, all right, people are going to be dying out here, man. All right, they're going to be heads chopped off. All right, you're going to have cults everywhere, man. All right, people are going to be stealing, killing, and robbing from each other. The one you call your brother, the one that you live with for life, that you never thought would do you no wrong, is going to be the one taking you and your family and killing you, man. All right, pillaging you, man. All right. These are the days that are coming, man. And for those of you who are unprepared, all right, you're going to die during that judgment, man. All right, it's called Jacob's trouble as well, because the majority of you, 2/3 over here in America, are going to be cut off and die, man. All right, Bible Shot, you got something? Go ahead.
It's going to be Daniel 9, the verse, Daniel 9:22. And he informed me and talked with me and said, O Daniel, I am now come forth to give thee skill and understanding. At the beginning of thy supplication, the commandment came forth, and I am come to show thee that thou art greatly beloved. Therefore, understand the matter and consider the vision. You know, and basically what's happening. There's no new thing under the sun. and we're all coming in the stead of our fathers. Now in these days, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has given certain men a right understanding of these scriptures, and now we understand these visions. We understand Daniel's visions, and we understand Jeremiah and the visions of Esdras. Verse 25, Daniel 9 and 24. 70 weeks are determined upon thy people and upon thy holy city to finish the transgression and to make an end of sins and to make reconciliation for iniquity and to bring in everlasting righteousness and to seal up the vision and the prophecy and to anoint the most holy. You know, so going back to that point you were making, our people, we have to go through Jacob's trouble. We have to go through this trial period to be healed. Like in Isaiah 6, the angel took a hot coal and put it on Isaiah's mouth and said, now your iniquity is healed. The hot coal that burns. So it burns you, but it heals you. So whenever Yahweh Hashem Yahushai punishes our people for our iniquity, what that's doing is that's getting that iniquity out of there. You know? And through that, the kingdom of heaven will come. Through that iniquity being purged, that's how we're going to be made whole forever.
That's right.
I just wanted to bring that up.
Through that fire that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is going to take us through, we're going to be healed. All right? Which is why Jacob's trouble is a necessary matter. All right, Jacob, I believe it's spoken about in the book of Proverbs, if I'm not mistaken, either Proverbs or Psalms, where it says it is for their own good. Any of you brothers know what that says?
I'm not sure exactly where that says.
All right,
although I have the precept in Isaiah 6.
Okay, Con, go ahead.
It's going to be the book of Isaiah, chapter 6, and verse 5. Then said I, woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips. For mine eyes have seen the King, Yahweh of hosts.
That's right.
And then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal in his hand, which he had taken with the tongs from off the altar. And he laid it upon my mouth, and said, Lo, this hath touched thy lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged.
God, that's right. So the man Isaiah, all right, was in the midst of all these unclean people doing the same unclean things until that seraphim, that angel, came and put that whole coal on his lips, all right, and he was purged from that iniquity. He was pretty much woken up, man, all right. And now we're in the midst of all these unclean people, all right, and the Lord sent angels to put that hot coal upon our lips. Now we're preaching the righteousness that is to come, man, and the wickedness that is going to be purged, man. All right, now we're out here preaching the downfall of this nation. All right, and we're preaching the uprising of our people. We're preaching that Esau is going to be taken down. All right, we're preaching the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. All right, any more on that?
Let me go back to this slide.
God, talk to what, man? Hey, but that's what's happening right now, man. All right, and it doesn't matter if you don't believe in it or not, man. All right, because the Lord is gonna have this happen regardless if you like it or not, regardless if you want to agree with it or not, regardless if you want to believe it or not. These words will come to pass, man. All right, because the words of the Lord, all right, are not spoken in vain, man. All right, everything that the Lord speaks will come to pass. All right, so Esau, this nation being taken down, is gonna come to pass, man. All right. Good morning. All right, come on, let's go ahead and get to this.
Verse this one, shall come
Come on, let's go ahead and start that. Woe to the world.
Second Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right, because right now this world is full of nothing but wicked evildoers, man. All right, men and women committing adultery. All right, stealing, lying. All right, murdering each other, man. All right, they sit here and they'll take down videos speaking about God. All right, God and His Son, the Messiah. All right, but then they'll leave up rap videos and talking about killing each other. All right, homosexuality, man. All right, the brother Bazak told me yesterday about what was his name, Lil Nas. The Lil Nas new video. All right, how this man is in prison singing. All right, they're all booty ass naked, man, showing the camera. The only reason you don't see it is because it's blurred out. They'll leave shit like that on YouTube. All right, but then they'll take down our videos, man. All right, because they know that this word is speaking against their kingdom, man. So woe to the world and them that dwell therein. If you agree with letting that stay on social media for your kids to see, you need to die, man. You need to be purged, man. All right, keep it going.
Verse 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
For their sword and destruction draweth nigh, man. All right, this place is going to come to an end. This place isn't going to last forever. All right, this place is soon to be destroyed. And once again, bringing up that movie, The Purge, all right, The Forever Purge, man, they showed you in that movie how these Edomites are going to act during that time, man. All right, they were talking about a cleansing needs to be made, trying to get Jacob out of there, man, killing anyone who wasn't white. All right, and that's what's going to happen. These race wars are going to happen. Martial law is going to happen because as soon as those wars and that race war started happening and all law was cut off, Esau sent in his military to try to calm everyone down. He said martial law was declared, man. All right, Esau knows the prophecies. Esau knows what's going to happen to his kingdom, man. Which is why he's trying to implement that chip through the way of the vaccine, man, through the way of that medicine. All right, keep it going.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another, man. People are going to be going back to their own people. All right, browns with browns, man. Whites with whites. All right, so-called, man. All right, keep it going.
And swords in their hands.
And swords in their hands. With the modern day sword, all right, is the gun, man. All right, I've seen Jake, all right. I've seen Jake post on Facebook and Instagram. They have rocket launchers, man. They have grenade launchers, bro. They have all types of guns, you know. So swords in their hands, and then Esau be getting a hold of that shit too. All right, go ahead.
For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
Sedition.
Look right now, everybody's divided.
That's
There's
right.
nothing but sedition. America is a country divided. It's not even one side against the other side. It's like 25 different sides. This is a whole bunch of confusion, and there's just a big division among people. Now, division always brings what? It brings conflict.
That's right.
And we're in the days where now, hey, the elites of America, they're done with America, man. All this fake equality illusion stuff, they're done with that.
Yep.
Now they're coming with the NWO. Joe Biden said less politics and more science. So what does that mean? They're showing you the signs of the times.
That's
Something
right.
we're coming into. If you don't believe in their doctrine, you're just gonna be cut off from life.
Yep.
You know, and their science, their science is science falsely so-called as the Apostle Paul put it.
That's right.
Because their science, all right, science will tell you that if a transsexual man, if a man so-called turned into a woman, right, if he gets stabbed one day and his blood is found at the murder scene, the detectives will take that blood, put it in the computer, and see the XY chromosome and say, hey, this is a man. But according to so-called white man, well, no, we don't know what it is. We're confused. That's the science that they want you to believe in, all right, in order for you to survive in their world. They want you to believe in darkness. So basically what's happening is that the satanic church that runs the world is just becoming more and more obvious. And that's why, hey, like we can get I don't want to change the point, but like in Isaiah 47, we might bring it out in a second, all right? It speaks about how the Most High will lift Babylon's skirt. You know, and what's happening is that it's this old cartoon called Pepe Le Pew, this Looney Tune ass squirrel, or it's called a skunk. He's a skunk and he's a pervert, right? Yep. And it was this one short where it was that a black and white squirrel. I don't think she's a skunk, maybe a cat, but it was a black and white cat that he would always mess with, and he was like picking up her skirt, and she would look at him, he'd stop, turn around, and then he pick it up more and more, and eventually she addressed it. Well, now Joe Biden is addressing, Republicans say that we're drinking blood. What happened? The Most High lifted his skirt so much, she turned around. The whore right upon the beach turned around. Hey, what are you doing? You know, stop that. We're not doing that. And then yet we see it. You know, we see what you're doing. Pertaining to prophecy, Isaiah 47, Babylon. All right, their skirts being lifted, and their shame shall be seen. All right, everything that these elites, so-called elites, is doing is coming out in the light.
Yep.
And it first started with the apostles and elders.
That's right. For a while they try to ignore it, but it's getting to the point to where everybody's starting to catch on, man, in some form or another. You know, everybody's speaking about how they don't trust their government, man. All right, there should be sedition among men. Let's continue.
No.
And then we'll get to Isaiah 47. Huh?
So, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
That's right, and that's whenever this law that you have here in America is going to come to cease, man. They're no longer going to regard you cops, man, or you people in the military, man. They're going to try to come out and they're going to be shooting your ass too. All right, which also, man, they're already starting to do that over there in Austin, man. There's billboards set up, and this was about a year ago that this happened. There's billboards set up that said "Enter at your own will," right? Because there's so much crime over there. All right, there's a shortage of cops, man. All right, the billboard set up that said "Enter at your own will" because the cops, they can't do nothing, man. At that point, that city is being overrun by people who don't give a shit about the cops, man.
And then all those signs happened because last year with those George Floyd riots, they were the people were shouting to defund the police.
Yep.
At that time, it was getting so bad toward the people, toward the police, they didn't like doing anything because of fear of their life.
Yep.
And many cops just put the force. Which all that was just a test of things to come. Heavenly Father always does that where you'll have it to where you'll see the signs of what's gonna happen if you don't repent. But the people just see it and they think, oh well, that's just right now, we will get over it. And that's history. They've always done that going back to Egypt.
Yep.
The Lord always brings out in increments, and the people always think, well, maybe it'll stop. No, it's provocative. It keeps on going. That's like the song.
That's right, man. It keeps the people going. That's what the song said. But hey, man, and that just goes to show you that pretty soon here to come, you people aren't going to be able to call upon these police because they ain't even want to go because they're scared for their own lives, man. You're going to try to get with the dispatcher. The dispatcher's going to be like, sorry, we can't help you, and hang up on you, man. All right?
Hey, I saw a video and it was on the east side. Some dude had a gun, and so like 20 cops came in, right? And on the body cam, the cops was, oh shit, oh my god, oh shit. That's just one dude with a gun. It's 20 of y'all though. You know what I mean? And that's why it's written in the book of Isaiah. I want to say chapter 13. In the second we can get it goes into how the mighty men are gonna be like women in that day.
Yep.
Because the way a man's supposed to be is 20 of y'all, one of him. He, oh shit, his handshake, oh my god, you know.
That was his first experience. Go ahead.
I just saw a video of a cop in Atlanta. A female cop, witnessed a shooting right in front of her and turned, tuck tail, and run the opposite direction. She did not defend the person being shot at. She didn't engage the threat. And you people might as well get ready because that's the spirit your police are going to be in.
Yep, that's right, man. That wisdom is being taken out of teaming, man. All right, all these cops and these laws that you depend on are coming to cease, man. People are no longer regarding these kings or these princes. All right, they don't give a shit anymore because they're tired of you killing them, man. They're tired of you taking advantage of them, man. All right, and that's the spirit we're coming into. The spirit of judgment is right around the corner, man. It's already taking place. All right, is there more on that?
No, I'm finished with that.
That's it.
In this verse, we're done.
Okay, Con. So that's it? Okay, Con. So did you have that in Isaiah 13 or you want me to get it, brother? Or
I found it right here. It's in Jeremiah.
Okay, Con.
This is going to be the book of Jeremiah 51 in verse 29.
Okay, Con.
And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without inhabitants. And whenever you read the Bible, Babylon was said to be the most prideful, wicked boaster of God that the Lord had ever seen. Now, what is America? Doesn't America fall to that category?
Yeah, of course.
If God does not destroy America, He would have to turn the time back and apologize to Assyria, apologize to ancient Egypt, apologize to Sodom and Gomorrah. Yeah, He would have to turn time back and apologize to every ancient empire if He don't destroy America. Yeah. See, America is all them wicked ass empires in one. See, the daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, and I was just listening to a lesson on my way here, and it was by a brother over there in Des Moines, right? And he was in the title of the lesson was "It is impossible." There's one thing that is impossible for the Lord to do, which what he was going into is it is impossible for the Lord to lie, man. You know, so the Lord, everything that that the Lord spake is gonna come to pass, man. Because the Lord is not a liar, man. Just wanted to make that point. You got it.
Keep it going. Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might hath failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
They remained in their holds. They became as women. Their might is failed, man. All right, they no longer. These police are coming to the point of knowing that they no longer have control or fear over these people, man. All right, because these people are no longer regarding that shit, man. All right, these people are going to be like, you know what? If they're going to kill us, we might as well kill them. You know, if they're going to kill us, we might as well fight back. You know, because we can't just stand around and get killed. All right, that's the mentality that these people are coming into. All right, and it's a beautiful thing because the Lord put it on Esau to make over here in Texas. All right, come in September, anyone can carry a handgun and hide it, man. You no longer need a license. All right, that's the law that's coming to Texas in September, man. So during that time, it could wax worse and worse because people already can carry concealed carry. All right, but just imagine whenever it's made legal, man. All right, and so people are everybody's gonna be buying a gun, man. Everybody's gonna be going out getting bullets, buying a gun. There's already, all right, I have certain people I know in my personal life that already have these weapons, and they keep telling me, man, there's like no bullets. We can't get any ammo from anywhere because there's a
Academy,
people,
sports,
yep,
all
everybody's buying them because they're waiting for that time come September that hey, let somebody walk on me. Walk up on me, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull it out and shoot them, man.
Yeah. Which Esau got the people prepared to be in that mindset going back to the start of the pandemic. They want to be technical. They even started before that with all the predictive programming and the movies and the purge and all that. They were already getting people in that mindset. And when the pandemic first started, what happened? Everybody was like, "Oh man, it's gonna be just like the movies." So what they do? They ran to the store and bought them bullets up. And now for the past year and a half, it's been like a year and a half since the pandemic started. Now it ain't no. Ever since there's been a bullet shortage, there's less and less food, inflation. What's happening? What's happening is the fall of Babylon. You see, in Jeremiah 51, Jeremiah telling you that Babylon is going to be destroyed with fire, the house is going to be thrown down. But ancient Babylon, that never happened. King Cyrus was a surgical strike. They killed the king, and Cyrus marched his troops through the streets and said, "We own Babylon now." We keep it going. Jeremiah 51 and 31. One post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that his city is taking that one in. The king of Babylon was dead that night. Verse 32. And the passages are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are affrighted. But thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the God of Israel, the daughter of Babylon. So now Jeremiah been saying Babylon, Babylon. Now he's saying it really is the daughter of Babylon. You know? He's talking about America. But thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the God of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a threshing floor. It is time to thresh her, yet a little while, and the time of her harvest shall come.
That's right. The time of her harvest shall come, and we're coming into those times. All right, it's time to reap what Babylon has sown, man. Which Babylon, also known as America, man. And what is America sown? Nothing but blood and tears, man. Of what people? All right, mainly of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Israelites, according to the Bible. All right, these people took the Lord's apple, all right, the Lord's silver and gold, and thought that the Lord wasn't gonna come after them, man. They're like, yeah, we made it out of the house. We're good. But now the Lord creeping up, man. He's sending his son Yahushua with the army, all right, and raising up his elect men to destroy this place, man, and put you goddamn devils under slavery. All right, go ahead. Whatever you had up.
It's gonna be Revelation chapter 14 and verse 14. And I looked, and behold a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man, having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle.
That's right.
And another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap, for the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the earth is ripe.
That's Yahushua, man. Yahushua coming back with that sickle for the harvest. It's time to reap, man. That angel screamed to him, reap. For the earth it's time to come and reap, man. All right, the Lord is going to reward every man according to his works, man. All right, and if you ain't on the side of Yahweh Shai, you on the side of destruction, man. All right, so we pray and we ask the Lord to be part of that number, to be saved, man. Because the coming destruction to this place is going to be horrible. I try to say horrible and terrifying at the same time. God damn it. You know, it's going to be horrible, man. All right, it's going to be terrifying. The judgment coming is going to be like none that is ever seen before, man. You know, you might think that, oh, well, I watch bloody gore movies, man. I've seen Invincible. That's not preparing you for what's to come, man. All right, you haven't experienced the smell of a dead person that's been lying there for a week. You haven't saw the guts, all right, and head chopped off, man. All right.
The fluids run out of the body. The fluids that run out of the body.
God, that's right. Because I recently had someone pass away, right? And that my mom was telling me, well, yeah, they have to put them on some type of like vapor or something, because as soon as your body dies, everything starts draining from your body, man. First starting with the liquids. All right, so there's this weird liquid that comes out of your body. All right, so that's why you're supposed to bury the dead when they die, man. All right, but Esau will have your shit on ice for 3 years, man. All right, just studying your shit. All right, digging up your body, man. It's crazy. Yep.
Which a famine is coming to the land.
That's right.
You know, your stomach is basically a second brain, like it has a mind of its own. You know what I mean? So, and basically, whenever it's empty for that long, it starts eating itself. It's like, look, I'm eating something, goddamn. You know, might as well be you. Yep. And the time we're coming into, it's written that there's going to be a famine in the land. And right now, what's happening? Food prices going up. Food shortages happening all over the place.
That's right, man.
You know, hey, in a famine, hey, eventually, what the so-called white man, the Red Hebrew Edomite, what this government is going to say is that you have to take that RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, in order to buy yourself. So if you want to buy food and sell food, well, wait a minute. Then you take it, it's a famine, ain't no food to buy. Yep. And the white man gonna laugh at you, dumbass nigger. I've been preaching. You know, that's what he's going to do. That's how it is. Let you take it, man. If you can do everything Esau say, why did they take the trip Esau still go in the FEMA camp?
Yep, that's right.
Nigger should have been preaching, you know?
Yep.
Hey, because the white man, Isaiah 10, he's nothing but Yahweh's indignation. You know?
No, they know this.
Yeah.
You got something to say, bro? All right, come on. Go ahead, go ahead. There's more on that?
There was.
Okay, come on.
I'm gonna go to verse. Back in Revelation 14, I started at verse 16. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped.
That's right. Thrust his sickle in the earth, and the earth was reaped, man. I mean that the iniquities taken away, the righteous were lifted up. All right, and judgment was happening, man. All right, and that's coming soon, man. Yahweh Shai is gonna be riding on that cloud, all right, which you people know as the UFOs, man. All right, that are terrifying you people. All right, there was a video that the elder Yashawamba made. All right, and it was a brother sent a picture of where the UFOs mainly reside at, and the majority of these UFOs are over here in America, man. That's right. God, that's where it's written. Proverbs 3 about the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked. That's where these UFOs are, man. All right, the curse of the Lord is within the house of the wicked. All right, so these people are being terrified. You have videos going up every day regarding the UFOs, man. Yeah, there's another one. There's 2, 3 right there, man.
How's
all
it
right?
doing that?
You know, hey, I know that's not a plane because look at the movements that it's doing, man. And Esau trying to chase them down with their jets, and the UFOs be appearing and reappearing behind them, then back in front of them, then above them, man. All right, Esau trying to chase it, and you know damn well Esau don't have none of the Lord's chariots in the Area 51 base that they have, man. Esau just say that shit to keep you people at bay. All right, and then at the same time they'll tell you they have one of those, but then they'll also tell you that the technology of these UFOs are at least 100 to 1,000 years advanced, man. That's a big jump. 100 to 1,000 years, that's a big jump, man. All right, well, really, we know that it's even more advanced than that. Esau just says shit. He should be pulling numbers out their ass, out of his ass, man. You know, but that's what's going on, man. The Lord is getting ready to reap that judgment, man. That's why these UFOs are constantly coming in and out, man. They're watching over the men of the Lord, the elect, all right, in the 1/3, and they're watching Esau, man, and getting ready, setting everything up for that judgment, man. All right. Did you have it?
Psalms 3 or Proverbs?
Proverbs 3, verse 33, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I see it.
Okay, come.
It's gonna be the book of Proverbs, chapter 3. I'll start at verse 31.
Come.
Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Envy not thou oppressor, and choose none of his ways, man. All right, and that's exactly what Jake is trying to do. All right, he's envying the oppressor, man. I wish I was white so I could get a good job like them, so I could go to college, so I could do this.
Dyeing the hair blonde weed.
All types of colors, dyeing the hair, you know, and choose none of his ways. You're not supposed to choose a chick. All right, you're not supposed to choose working 9 to 5 every day. You're not supposed to choose none of his ways, man, because the ways that his ways are the ways of death, man. All right, but Jake be envying his oppressor like crazy, man. All right, talk about he has a Edomite best friend. Get out of here, man. Go ahead.
Verse 32. For the fraud is an abomination to Yahweh, but his secret is with the righteous.
That's right. For the forward is an abomination to Yahweh, man. All right. The Lord doesn't like these people, man. All right, they're an abomination. Just them being born, all right, even though they're a little baby, all right, that's already an abomination. All right. But the secret is with the right. The secret of the Lord is with the righteous. All right, and Lord willing, we're their number. All right, we are the righteous. We're telling you that secret right now, man. All right, go ahead.
Now it says in verse 33, the curse of the Lord Yahweh is in the house of the wicked.
The curse of the Lord Yahweh is in the house of the wicked, which that curse is these chariots, man. All right, that curse is the chariots that are riding upon the heavens. All right, that are getting ready to destroy this place, man. All right, and have y'all seen that picture of the chariots that are where they reside at? Have you seen the picture? Have you? I'll send it in the chat. And I'll send the video too, because if his brother, the elder goes in. But God, man, looking at that picture, you know, most people would be terrified, man. They'd be like, oh damn, why are so many in America? Because this place is the place of this is the house of the wicked, man. This is where the wicked reside at, man.
Yeah. You see, and then the people, like the Americans, are seeing that they're being afraid. Like, why are people on both sides, mainly in America, and they're scared? They don't know if this Project Bluebeam with Esau, which Yahweh shot low-key warned, like, hey, even if an angel from heaven come and tell you something different, you don't believe it. What that mean? You know? Hey, Esau been blessed. Like really, in Genesis 27, when Isaac blessed Esau with the sword, even when they had like literal swords, they really couldn't fuck with us. The Spartans, they couldn't fuck with us. That sword was really the new sword that Yahweh would give Esau, the gun. You know, after that gun came, like everybody, that's only been a few hundred years. There's never been a domination on the earth like when this nigga made the gun. You know, never. And that was Esau's blessing. And those chariots are called the curse because those chariots are the curse unto him. And he's the prince of the air. Job 9:24, he rules the earth. So the chariots are going to be a curse unto him. And all these different 2/3 and these different heathens who are seeing that, why did you uphold all in America? Why are they only over here? See, and they're terrified. But we see it and we're comforted. Yes. Because these words are speaking. It's written that the curse of the Lord will enter into the house of the thief.
Yep, that's right.
What is America in Nahum 3? That's a city of blood and robbery and lies.
That's right, man. That's right.
So we're comforted because this is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right.
That they that led into captivity will be led into captivity, and those that kill with the sword will be killed with the sword. You murdered us with a completely new kind of sword. In Revelation 14, it speaks about the new sword that we're going to have. Reading Revelation.
Go ahead, man.
So this is going to be Revelation 14. And I'll start at verse 16 again. It says, and he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, also having the sharp sickle. So he might have seen a chariot come out the father's ship, and that chariot was kicking ass too. Yep, it says, and another angel came out from the altar, which had power over fire. He had some kind of power over fire. It said, which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the earth, just like of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle unto the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of God.
Wait, get Isaiah 6. Get Isaiah 6. 16, you can start at verse 1 where it speaks about he looked like he treaded the winepress along.
Read this last one.
Go ahead.
Verse 20. And the winepress was trodden without the city, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs. The horse's bridle be like up here. So the blood, Yahweh, and the angels and Yahweh was just killing, going through and killing. And that's that Ezekiel 9:4. In the midst and slay. Anybody who does not have the Kawah, the mark of exemption from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh, when Yahweh sends the angels back, they're just gonna slay you.
Maybe 60. Where it speaks about Yahweh treading the winepress alone.
That's Isaiah 63.
Isaiah 63. God, man, that's how much blood is going to be shed, man. The Lord is going to reap judgment upon this place, man. All right, and you Esau has nothing to do or say against it. He's trying to create all these weapons. All right, he's trying to create all these things to protect himself, but it's too late. All right, because the scriptures have written, all right, that he instead of putting his work towards medicine and deceiving the nations, he should have been putting his work towards these weapons, man. All right, but Esau has no chance because all he's been doing is working on deceiving people, man. All right, working on. Once he dropped the atom bomb, and became the ruler of the earth, he gave up, man. He was like, all right, that's it. Let me go ahead and start putting poison in the air, the food, and the water, man. All right, you don't have no type of defense system against the Lord, man. Which
After the atom bomb, Esau made more and more powerful nuclear weapons. The nukes now make Hiroshima and Nagasaki look like a fucking Play-Doh.
Which back then,
like the children's toys.
Back then, the atom bomb was only 30% of their power. 30% of their power that they had then.
Oh, that's so weird. I thought that was it. That and the Tsar bomber, I thought that was the biggest badge they had.
I'm gonna find that.
And then these days they have these new ones that can just, the technology is so advanced, man. This is why they really think that they're God. They can run shit. They got shit sitting in orbit right now and decimate a whole city. They have iron rods. I think it's called the Thor program, something like that. Iron rods in orbit. They can just send them holes down, and it's basically going into space into the laws on space war. You can't have like nukes up there and stuff. So what Esau do? He just send some big ass spikes up there. Just blow it over, someone landed, throw a spike down, and what it does when it hits the ground, it can literally break up this whole street. The whole thing is shattered. It's like a mini earthquake. That's just something. And see, he thinks he's powerful. That sword that Isaac gave him, he really think he the shit. And what the Lord gonna do, I think the Lord said in Luke 12, he said, hey, every strong man is enjoying his goods and his peace until someone stronger than him comes, and take it from him.
God.
And that's how I was like, hey, Esau, because the angels, they've been looking at, man, even going back to the garden when Nimrod had the sword and the arrows, they was like, these niggas really think they tough. The angels like, bro, they don't even know about the spiritual power. And they just watch man be prideful. Look at our might, look at our strength. And the angels like, bro, we can flatten all of y'all. We humble, we know it's not of us. So the angels just looking at man with the swords and look like these people are prideful for what? They really think they tough. And we saw Isaiah and Jeremiah, mainly Jeremiah, said that the daughter of Babylon, those Assyrians and the modern day Syrians, he said when they come in, it's going to be pride. They're going to pump against God like no other. And their terror is going to be upon men. That's this system. That is this system.
God.
You got it.
God, let's go ahead and get that.
This is going to be Isaiah chapter 63, and we'll begin in verse 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra?
Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, man? All right, who is this, man? Go ahead.
This that is glorious in his apparel.
This that is glorious in apparel coming from Edom, man. All right, go ahead.
traveling in the greatness of his strength.
You were traveling with them chariots. All right, the chariots was the ones that were spoken in Revelation called clouds, man. All right, go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
That's right. Go
Mighty
ahead.
to save, who was mighty to save us?
Yahweh.
He was given to save us from our sins, and ultimately from the hand of all that oppress us.
That's right. Mainly you Edomites, man. All right, which is why Yahweh it's written that he's coming from Edom. Go ahead.
Con, and this is the part the brother wanted in particular. Verse 2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel,
That's right.
and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat?
Red in thine apparel, and thy garments like one that treadeth in the wine fat, man. All right. So what do why your garments dripping? You know why your garments look like you just went in the wine press? All right, because he has that sith. All right, and he's reaping the harvest, man.
Yeah. And then whenever Yahweh Shai first returns, like in Daniel 10 and 6, and also in the book of what did he say? He had clothes like the barrel. Whenever Yahweh Shai is mentioned, whenever you first seen him get on the earth, he's always wearing green. So Isaiah was like, "Wherefore are your clothes red?" He was like, Yahweh Shai, he had that much blood on him.
Yep, that's right.
You know?
Go ahead.
Con. Verse 3. I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
So Yahweh came and just reaped judgment, man. All right, he grabbed that sith and he caused death to come upon the planet Earth, man. Mainly over here in America, man. All right, because he's gonna destroy the hell out of this place, man. He's gonna destroy the affliction. He's gonna destroy everything that was in this place, causing his people harm, man. All right, including 2/3 of our own people, man.
That's right. And it's written that Babylon, that of course, has become the hold of every foul spirit,
That's
of
right.
unclean birds. And that's why Yahweh is going to burn the whole thing from sea to shining sea. Look, we can't say this word on YouTube. All we're doing, we're literally quoting the words of Isaiah. We're going into the book of Jeremiah and we're reading these words. We can't just make this shit up one day. And you know what? We're just so angry and black. Let's forget the Bible and switch the words up. Like, nah, we read the book. Like, man, this sure do sound, familiar. And then you go into history, you find out, oh, this is us. And then you find out that first and foremost that he exists. You know? And then from there you find out that his words is faithful and true. Revelation 22 and 6, man. You know, so hey, this is a spectacular thing. Hey, this is the time of Yahweh's reaping. America's gonna be destroyed. They'll take this off of YouTube, man. But Lil Nas up there, prison niggas, they turn around and show they cocking ass to the camera. They have to blur it out. So when they actually record the video, there was like 20 naked niggas in one room dancing to the music video. They're all wet and shining this shit. My boss at work showed me. My boss at work, I was like, this workplace material, you know? And this nigga turned around, they all turned around and showed they booty hole to the camera. First thing in my mind was somebody has to go in there and literally look at all of these and blur them out. Probably some freaky ass Edomites who like doing it. Well, this is a great shot, you know? That stays up on YouTube. Your daughter can see it, your children can go on YouTube and go on to trending, see the music. Oh, it's music. Music, in their mind, music makes you dance and smile and laugh. They don't know, I mean, hey, 2021, they might know what it's about, you know? So they go on there and see that, they think it's just fucking normal. That's how you're supposed to be. So your young son seeing that, oh man, 1 million views, 2 million likes, I should be like this. So 2 million people can like me. So our work is taken off YouTube, but that booty man, he up there. Working with prisoners.
When people would defend it. People would defend shit like that, and they'll tell you, they'll post on Facebook or whatever social media they have. They'll be like, well, if you don't like it and you don't want your kids seeing it, don't let them play it. You know, really, in this society, you don't really have control over what your kids can see because they can just override shit. And then you have other people who don't control their kids that'll show them anyways. You know?
And the way that this system is set up, see, this isn't a place to have children at. And that's why it's written in Hosea 9 that Ephraim will bring their children to the murderers. And going back to Manifest Destiny, our people actually brought their children like, hey, son, this is our life now. We slaves, you know. They brought them to Esau. And also in this system, as soon as they're born, what do? We take them to the hospital. Esau put them shots in them. He's good to go. You just brought your child to the murder. And in this system, you have no choice. And then, to make it even worse, the curses make it even worse. The Lord takes even more from us. 8 hours a day, the majority of the time, you're not even around your wife or your children. They're at school, wife is at work, you at work, you're around strangers more than your own family, man. And then see, Esau's a devil. He understands that as soon as you hit puberty, the human instinct to reproduce is always on. So what does he do? He puts your daughter into a co-ed school. He forces your wife to work. And them niggas don't care about you. They don't even know you. You know? And then once again, the human instinct to reproduce, once puberty hit, is always on. So for white men say, you know what? I'm gonna send his wife to work to be around 10 other niggas who are just despicable and don't care about him. And eventually Esau know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So he's oppressed the man in his house. White too.
That's right. Hey man, that's why judgment needs to be done here, man. Because he forces you. Really, you go off every day just because it's impossible not to. But he also forces you to go off as well, man. All right, you be watching a movie, man, and you know it'd be a good movie, and all of a sudden a gay scene pop up. You be like, man, where the hell did this come from?
Man, bro, I used to love Power, man. I wouldn't say love it, but it was getting me through my hard times. You know what I mean? but now with like Power Book 2 and Power Book 3, it's all a bunch of gay shit. Like at first niggas selling drugs, you know, niggas doing niggas and shit, you know, but now this one, it's two niggas, they on the basketball team, one's a drug dealer. Yeah, we're gay as hell though, man. Now what's Jake's main thing in the hood? They play basketball and they do drugs. And now on this show, damn, I fuck with drugs. I sell weed here and there. He gay. Now Jake, I play basketball. He gay. And now in book 3, they got Juke Rock. She a lesbian, you know. And she kissing on this white girl. The white girl, I know you're scared. It's okay to take our time. They're teaching you how to sin. Like, man, 50 Cent making millions of dollars teaching you Israelites how to sin.
That's right, man.
Hey, this is why the Lord gonna destroy Babylon.
Yep, that's
Fire's
right.
gonna be sent to America. I'm pretty sure.
You got something, get that.
Which one first?
Get your precept first.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 31. Ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed hath brought forth.
Woo, that's a good scripture. Ponder now how the great fruit of wickedness that evil seed is brought, man. Which a seed is a seed, man. It's not that big. But how great a fruit that this evil seed is brought, man. Esau compared to the Israelites and compared to the Most High, his spirit and the way he is small, man. He's considered the smallest among the heathen. And look how much evil and destruction he has brought upon this place, man. Look how much wickedness he has brought here, man.
And that's why King Saul followed the Lord's instruction and killed every single Amalekite.
That's right, man.
Because now the least of the flock destroy the earth.
That's right, man. The least of the flock.
Those are the worst. You know I made a video talking about how the English variant of the Edomite disease was the worst variant. You know, the English, American ones, they was murdering, robbing. But really, the worst ones, you might see the Amalekites. The chief tribe of Edom. Everything they do, Esau, like English, they're overdoing this shit in person. 1948ers hated blasphemy. They have the true history. They be going directly against our custom. They have the actual custom. They have the artifacts, man. Yep. They be using them in rituals. Those are the worst of the worst. And imagine what Shimei gonna do to them.
That's right, man.
And you see why the Lord gonna give us spiritual power to destroy them. Because look, there's not a good enough carnal way to punish them. That's like, real, the way that the earth is right now, there's not a good enough way. You know, now we died one time, we have to regenerate. In the kingdom of heaven, these heathens are so wicked, it's only gonna be just, you can kill them on the spot and bring them back 2 seconds later and do it again. You know, that's how evil they are.
That's the retro evil.
Yeah. Hey, knock his head off and put that shit back on, you know?
We're gonna be fucking you Edomites up. Mainly you Edomites, man. You Edomites are gonna be taken down, man. Alright, and it's gonna be a beautiful thing too. Alright, and that's why everything about you is being discovered. Because whenever the Lord comes back, no one is gonna be able, well, yeah, he was a good man, because all your covered places are gonna be uncovered. All your hidden things are gonna be discovered. Alright, people are gonna look at you and be like, man, this is a nigga that ruled the earth. This is the man that made the earth to tremble. This man right here, the one that was having sex with babies for rituals, drinking their blood, man. Bro, they have these shots to where they put baby foreskin in their face to make them look younger, man. This shit's wicked. You know, and that's barely even scratching the ice, man, if even that. Esau does so much shit behind closed doors because he thinks he's in darkness. But little do they know that the Lord dwells in darkness, man.
Yeah.
His eyes are 10 times brighter than the sun.
That's right. In the beginning, there was nothing, and the Lord said, "Let there be light."
That's right.
You know? Yeah.
Crazy, man. Let's go ahead and get that, Bubba Shah.
Huh.
And I have a precept after that.
You want me to finish on verse 3?
Where's it start at? Psalms 47.
Wait. No, I'm still in Isaiah chapter 63.
Oh, you still in Isaiah 63?
Yeah, 63.
I thought we finished it.
No, we never finished that particular sentence. What were we supposed to get next?
Isaiah 47 about the skirts being lifted up.
Isaiah 47.
And also, before that one, I have a quick one in Jeremiah.
Okay, gone.
Yeah, this one segues into that one.
Okay, gone.
It's going to be Jeremiah 49, and I'll read verse 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places."
That's right. I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, man. All right. So the so-called white man, the red Hebrew Edomite, is being discovered for the pervert, the pedophile, and the evildoer that he is, man. All right. He's not. He can no longer protect himself because people know. People know about Pizzagate. All right. People know about what was that one? That I always forget where they were selling the cabinets.
Wayfair.
People know about Wayfair, man. All right.
At this point in time, people know about the mayonnaise man in general.
That's right.
People know about white people in general. That people hate white people. Or even on TikTok, these white women will make a viral video talking about, as a white woman, I don't feel right having 100% white children because of our history. Hey, that's the scriptures, man.
Hey, man.
The children will be repressed because of their evil father.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the prophecy in the face. Someone used the Bible is speaking the truth, man. This is the only book on the earth with prophecy.
Yep.
Declaring the end from the beginning.
And people's argument against that is, well, why do you believe it? It was written by men. Every book upon the planet Earth was written by men. What are you talking about, bro?
Yeah, this watch was made by men, so I can't trust what time it is. You know?
You niggas are idiots, bro. Esau be putting that type of shit into your mind, you know, because really, in subconsciously, in your mind, the people who believe in Esau, the so-called white man, in their mind, Esau is God.
Yeah.
You know? So they're saying, well, the Bible is written by man, but you trust in a history book, you can trust in a science book because it was written by the so-called white man. All right?
It says, I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself.
That's right. So whenever Yahweh Shemel comes back and reaps that judgment that is written, all right, he's not going to be able to hide himself, man. People they're not going to have any reason to defend him. And be like, yeah, take his ass down. You know, he deserves it. Look at all the shit that he did. You know, everyone is gonna see how Esau really is, man. All right? Is there more on that? All right, come on, let's jump to Isaiah 47, Bubba Shah.
Come on, Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Be humbled. All right, sit in that confusion. Go ahead.
Hold on. Because sitting in the dust is a shameful thing.
Huh.
Like whenever Esau's Roman centurions, whenever these fucking cops get you, they'll tell you to sit in the ground because it's a tactic to make you feel ashamed. Basically as in you have no power over them. You're sitting on the dirty ass ground. You know? So I was told that to Babylon.
Yep, that's right.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Chaldeans, God.
Chaldeans,
There's no throne, man. You don't have no more power left. All right, you don't have no type of rulership anymore, man. All right, the Lord is taking that away from you. All right, go ahead.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And why is that? Because you're being uncovered, man. You're being seen for the whore that you are, man. All right, for all these men you were secretly sleeping with, for all these abominations that you were doing and hiding, man.
All these secrets you did and never told no one about.
Yep.
Bro, like last week, the history became uncovered. There's hundreds, if not, Esau tell you about hundreds. That means there's probably thousands. Yep. Hundreds of cities in America. All right, there were so-called black cities. So-called white men flooded them and made lakes over them. So there's lakes all over America to where our great-grandmothers, our aunts, sisters, uncles, brothers, cousins, they in a house, they skeleton floating at the top of the house on the ceiling. The fish eating their foot out the bones, and 100 feet above them, the white man goddamn boat with the mimosa. Yeah, equality and freedom, love for all men. They're telling you to get over it while they swimming above your grandma. They swimming, they dancing and partying above our brothers and sisters. They want to tell you, oh well, yeah, equality, freedom, get over it. They didn't even tell us about history. We wouldn't even known it really existed.
Which that makes sense because whenever there's YouTubers and stuff like that go out, and there's like people who go diving into these lakes, and they'll find whole cities underground, under the water, man. You know, and that just goes to show you that these secrets are being uncovered, man. Go ahead.
Verse 2. Take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg.
Uncover thy locks and make bare the leg. Now Jeremiah 49 was speaking about the same thing happening to Edom. So what can we do spiritually? Precept upon precept, line upon line, here little, there little. These things are similar. So let's compare them and see if they're speaking about the same thing. But whenever you do that, they are.
Right. Go ahead.
Uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, thy shame shall be seen, man. All right, people aren't going to know about all the wicked things that you've been doing, man. All right, and people are going to rejoice at the downfall of this man. All right, even though right now our people are the main ones protecting them, you know, it's going to be a beautiful thing whenever they finally realize, yeah, this guy has to go down. This wicked mayonnaise man, the so-called white man, the Red Hebrew Edomite, had to be destroyed for the betterment of the world, man. All right? Is there more in this?
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Because whenever Yahushua came back as a man, you know, our people and you killed him. All right? But it was all for the betterment of our people, of course, for the salvation. So now when he's coming back as an overwhelming power, as a Lion of Judah, man.
As a God of justice and a God of war.
That's right. And you people, you Edomites, aren't going to be able to do or say anything against him, man. All right? Because this is the Lord coming back that is stronger than you, man. All right? Is there more in that?
That's the last of that verse.
All right, Con. And then I have another precept right here. I know y'all got to go, so we'll go ahead and end it. This is going to be the book of Psalms. It's going to be the book of Psalms, chapter 33, and verse 10. It says, I'm going to start at verse 9. For he spake, and it was done. He commanded, and it stood fast. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. All right? So the Lord bringing the counsel of the wicked to naught, the devices of the people to none effect, man. All right, so these things are no longer no longer hold power over the ones that are preaching the words of Yahweh Shemel Shan, man. All right, everything you say and do is coming to none effects, man. All right, the Lord is coming back with a vengeance, and He's bringing your counsels to naught. These counsels that you had against our people, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are being come to naught, man. All right? Do y'all have anything else?
Yeah, and then all those things are coming to naught because of the remnant.
That's right.
You know, because the 2/3, they're going with everything Esau said. Just like the Apostle Paul said, we're no longer talked about with every wind and doctrine. Now we're solidified because we're back at the foundation. 2/3, Esau can say anything. He can say riot tomorrow, they're gonna riot. He can post the new Popeye's chicken tomorrow, have niggas eating Popeye's chicken again. You know, he can do all that stuff, but as for the elect, we're not going against his way anymore. So all the devices against stuff, they all come to naught. And that's why it's at the point where it's at right now, but he's saying, you know what? Shut it down and bring in that new world order. Because through Yahweh Shai, his way is coming to naught. It's not of our power. We didn't make this up. We just come together and make our own thing against the white man. No, it's the Lord did this stuff. The Lord gave us the gift of faith and put us here, man.
That's right, because
now we're heralding again the coming of our Lord, you know, and he's coming from the heavens to save us, man.
That's right. Because according to Isaiah, you know, we were once among the defiled people, speaking defiled things until the Lord brought that coal and cleansed us, man. You know. So anything else? All right, Khan. So you know, with that being said, man, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory once again unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakadash. All right, double honors in the to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who are the true elders and apostles of all Israel. All right, until the next time we say Shalom.
Shalom.